where are we at today? So today we're back in Linville Gorge in that area. I'm actually back at Hawkbill Mountain Trail. I did this about 3 weeks ago. It was great. The weather was a little bit rough that day and I didn't get to see what I wanted to see, so we'll talk about that a little bit later when I get to the summit. But I came back, I want to do it a second time with the sun out, beautiful drive up. It is I'm already out of breath. It is 2.1 miles out, 2.1 miles back, so 4.2 all total. They're saying it's a little over an hour each way. 600 feet in elevation gain. Also, one other thing I want to mention, as part of being good custodians of the park system, follow the rules and regulations. I want to fly my drone. I think it'd be some fantastic pictures, but drones are restricted here in this wilderness area, so you got to respect that. All right, let's go. Well, I made it all the way to the top, just in time for that. So I'm gonna get a little bit wet. So I'm gonna go try to find some shelter and see if I can wait this out. Damn. Well, it happened again. I got caught in the top of the mountain in a rainstorm. That was incredible. Found a small spot to try to hunker down. Luckily, I had an umbrella and I had a poncho in my bag, so everything's kind of dry. It's gonna be a little treacherous going down. It's kind of just the way it is. You can see it's still moving off in the background. Now we've got thunder, so I'm gonna kind of hang out here for a little while, see if I can't dry some stuff off and let the water clear the path before I take off back down. The reason why I'm back is simple. Last time we were here about 2 weeks ago, this entire mountaintop was covered in a cloud and it obscured the entire view, and I really wanted to come back here and check it out. As a matter of fact, it looked like this. There was this beautiful spider web that we came across that had picked up a lot of the moisture from the cloud, and it looked like this beautiful crystal chandelier just kind of blowing in the breeze. One of the silver linings of coming up here and being engulfed in a cloud. So, you know, if you come up here, you never know what you're going to end up with. The weather changes very drastically, as you can see. So, yeah, now I'm going to pack up here as soon as I dry up, and I'm going to head on down. All right, so I made it back from the hike. A little bit wet, so I'm taking some time to pull everything out of the bag, dry it on the way home, and yeah, see if I can't get all this moisture off of all of my equipment. How would I rate the hike? So I think that this is a bit above moderate. It's not a very wide trail. There's a lot of roots, a lot of rocks. It gets narrow at times. About a quarter mile up to the top, I'd say difficult. It just starts going straight up, and there's a lot of rocks to climb. I probably would struggle bringing kids here. First half of the hike, probably okay for kids. I think if you want to get to the summit, you might struggle a little bit. However, the reward at the top is probably one of the most spectacular ones that I've seen in a long time. I had no idea that this was even here. I recommend it. I highly, highly recommend it. If you want to come out and see a beautiful summit and you want to see vistas that just stretch on for miles, then definitely this is one for you. So Hawkbill Mountain Trail. Who knew?